Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I am Dion Pouncil. And remember that trading and investing is personal, so please move forward and govern yourselves at your own risk. Now, in today's top market headline news, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all were down yesterday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average snapped a 3-day winning streak on Thursday. The 30 stock index fell more than 130 points on the back of hotter than expected inflation data, closing at 0.35% lower. The Dow is still up 0.47% on the week, though, on pace to reverse course after 2 weeks of losses. The other major indexes also fell Thursday. The NASDAQ Composite declining 0.3%, and the S&P 500 dipped 0.29%. So, the S&P 500 made up of the top 500 stocks in the country. The NASDAQ Composite, or the NASDAQ 100, made up of the top 100 and is very tech heavy. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average is made up of 30 diversified stocks. Okay, so all of them were down. Most of them are up for the week, and we will see how this Friday ends the week. Are we going to finish red or green for the overall market? All right, coming up next, Bitcoin. It has been showing its volatility, okay? So it reached all-time highs late last week, earlier this week, setting new highs, and has been battling pretty much ever since, with some big dips last night, okay? It was not immediately clear what caused the drop in Bitcoin, which trades 24 hours a day. Okay, so the rapid rallies and steep drops have been a recurring feature of Bitcoin history, especially around, times where it's making all-time highs. You have fear of missing out. You have whales, liquidating and cashing out in certain positions, and it's just battles of retails, investors, institutional investors starting to get in, and people who have been Bitcoin loyalists since the beginning. So Bitcoin suffered a steep drop in overnight trading, showing that the world's largest cryptocurrency hasn't shaken its tendency for big drops, despite continuing to gain acceptance within the mainstream financial world. Data from the coin metrics show Bitcoin was trading above 72,000 late last night before falling $5,000 to 67,000 on Friday morning, a decline of roughly 7%. And so these ups and downs have been part of Bitcoin's history since the beginning. And so it is not relatively new, but it can be discouraging for people who are, jumping on that fear of missing out train at different times, buying high and unfortunately selling low. Okay. Bitcoin is still up about 57% year to date, and the overnight drop came from near record highs. The cryptocurrency has climbed over the past few months, in part due to anticipation of the then demand of the new Bitcoin ETF that launched in January and the upcoming halving event. Rapid rallies and steep drops have been a recurring feature of Bitcoin's history. In its previous bull market, Bitcoin surged above 68,000 for the first time in November 2021, but was trading below 20,000 mark roughly a year later. So again, this is not something new to that community, but if you are relatively new to it, understand the volume and the volatility that goes into that cryptocurrency. Learn what you're doing, learn about it, and take your time if you are getting into it. All right. Next up, McDonald's. Everybody loves a good McDonald's fries. I still think they're like the best fries on the planet. McDonald's suffers global tech outage, forcing some restaurants to halt operations. Okay, McDonald's suffered a system failure Friday that left customers in some parts of the world unable to order food. McDonald's Japan took to social media site X, formerly known as Twitter, to say that operations in stores nationwide were temporarily suspended. So in the entire country of Japan, McDonald's tech went down. Okay, so very interesting. It happened initially around the 2 a.m. mark in the Asian market, and it literally had people begging for their food. So that's not funny, but the fact that McDonald's is still just a dominant player worldwide, and also, again, why I've always expressed that I believe that cybersecurity is the #1 threat to the world, to humanity, because anything that touches technology has the ability to go down from just, eras. It has the ability to get hacked. And, a lot of the world is dependent on technology in all facets, and it touches every part of our lives, from food creation to food distribution to food sales. So something very, very interested to keep our eyes on in general. Okay, so McDonald's has about 40,000 restaurants globally, just over 1,000 in Australia, 1,400 in the UK, and Japan has nearly 3,000, making it one of the largest ones. Okay, so we'll keep our eye on McDonald's today, Bitcoin, and for sure the SPY, NQ, and the Dow Jones indexes. Okay. All right. Transitioning into our Beat the Bell segment, we're going to do some pre-market analysis, see what happened in the global markets on yesterday and last night. Hop into some charts and see if we have some opportunities for some active day trades. Okay. Kicking it off in the Asian market, the Asian Dow was down 0.45%. The Nikkei 225 was down 0.26%. The Hang Seng Index was down 1.42%. The Shanghai Index was up 0.54%. The Sensex Index is down 0.62%, and the Singapore Index is down 0.42%. Okay. Going over here into the U.S. equities, they are all red. The Dow is down 0.35%. The S&P 500 is down 0.29%. The NASDAQ is down 0.3%. The VIX is down 1.04%. Gold is down 0.11%. And oil is down 0.3%. With the VIX being down 1.11%, it is an opportunity or probability that the equities may turn around, but they definitely had a sell-off on yesterday. So kicking it over into the futures market, the Dow Jones futures are up 0.14%. The S&P 500 futures are up 0.04%. The NASDAQ futures are down 0.09%. Gold futures are down 0.11%. Silver is up 1.14%, and crude oil is down 0.3%. Heading right over into the Forex markets, the euro is up 0.10%. Japanese yen is up 0.29%. The Great British Pound is up 0.03%. The Australian dollar is down negative 0.11%. The DXY index is up 0.04%, and the Wall Street Journal dollar index is up 0.04%. Rounding it out in crypto, all the crypto markets are red. They pretty much track Bitcoin as Bitcoin goes. Most of the other coins go. Bitcoin is down 1.63% to 68,176. Ethereum is down 3.22% to 3,718. XRP is down 5.69%. Bitcoin Cash is down 6.17%. Litecoin is down 6.19%, and Monero is down 3.56%. Okay, so we will hop over into the markets. Okay, we remember that we took off about $3,600 of profit yesterday. We started out the market. Pre-market, we were down 4K. So we were up 4K on Wednesday. We were down pre-market yesterday, 4K. Turned around, we got about $3,600 of profit that we realized, and then we put in some active trades on yesterday. So with the market sell-off, we are down about 17K pre-market, okay? We can see that most of our long positions are red. Our short on the U.S., on the Canadian Japanese yen is also red. Most of our long positions are down. BlackRock really hitting us, okay? AMD short is profitable, obviously, because everything was down. Some of the things are holding the line, okay? But most of our long positions are down. Now, beautiful thing about this is that everything on here is in our 2024 stock pick, so we are long on it, and none of it has hit our 5% rule. We can see that, you know, our stop losses are set on all of these that we are active in, okay? And we can see that none of them have hit our stop loss. So as long as it doesn't hit our stop loss, and these are things that we're actively long on, the next time I either get a buy position, a buy signal, potentially go in for the win. Now, keep in mind, we've taken profits off the table every day this week, including $3,600 yesterday. And since these are stocks, we are okay with holding them for potential swing trades and or longer, as long as it doesn't hit our 5% rule, okay? So that is an overview on those stock. We will come back to those. Let's hop into the futures market, okay? 1 day chart on the NASDAQ has been in a buy signal since March 7th, last Thursday. Some strong resistance from that standard deviation has been trending down and did get some support off the VWAP multiple times. So the VWAP around 18,200 is showing some strong support. We will see, because the market is probably going to have an initial sell-off at the open, and we will see if that 18,200 mark holds the line and shows some support. The VIX is also down. So with the VIX being down, there's a high probability that the equities could potentially turn around at the open, and the week has been green that we've seen. So stepping down into the 2 hour, there was a sell signal at 8 a.m. and on the 1 hour, there's a sell signal at 9 a.m. So like I said, sell side bias on the equities at the open, and potentially buy side bias longer into the latter half of the show and potentially into the afternoon, okay? In the 10 years on the 1 day, the 10-year treasury notes have been trending down. When we talk about bonds and bond futures, the 10 years are the most popularly traded bonds. It's like the S&P 500 of the bond world. So the S&P 500 is the most popularly traded instrument on the planet, and it is a stock ETF. And so for the bonds, the 10 years are like the bonds of the bond. 10 years are like the SPY of the bond world, okay? So on the 1 day chart, the 10 years are trading down. The 2 hour is down and the 1 hour is down. So sell side bias on the interest rates as well on the bonds. Okay, so at the open, sell side bias on the equity, sell side bias on the interest rates. Hopping over into the metals, okay, kicking it off on the 1 day. Gold has been charging up since February 20th. Did hit some resistance at that second standard deviation around 2198, and has traded down to the first standard deviation, broke down through that, and is trading around 2164. VWAP at 2173, so we'll see if this serves as a solid area of support. All right, on the 2 hour, gold is down since 8 o'clock this morning, and it is down since 7 o'clock this morning. So sell side bias on the gold as well, and potentially buy side bias later half of the show towards the afternoon. Rounding it out in the energy sector, looking at crude oil on the 1 day, it's in a buy signal since Wednesday. Past that third standard deviation, so we'll keep our eye on that, see if it has some retracement. A buy signal at 8 a.m. this morning and a buy signal at 9 a.m. So the energies, we're looking buy side bias throughout the day from the open throughout. Okay, so sell side bias on the equities, the interest rates, and the metals, buy side bias on the energies at the open, and we shall see how those things correspond. Stepping over into the Forex market, all right, we will look at the USD JPY starting out on the 1 day. We did just get a buy signal today, all right, on the USD JPY. The 2 hour is in a buy signal from yesterday, and the 1 hour is in a buy signal since 3 o'clock this morning. So we're going to be buy side bias at the open on the USD JPY. Okay, we're already stepping over into the USD Swiss franc. We're already in a long position on there. Buy side bias on the 1 day. The 2 hour did get a sell and the 1 hour did get a sell. Hasn't hit our 5% rule, and it's starting to show some support there. So I typically trade either from signal to signal or from signal to stop loss and take profit, just depending on what time frames I'm looking at and what asset classes that I am looking at, okay? But typically I use the algorithms here on TradingView. We get the signals and manually trade, and my algorithms in NinjaTrader trade fully autonomously for me. So I just base all of that off the back test, turn it on, and let the algos do what they do. Looking at the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen, we are in a sell side trade on that. Okay, currently down just $2.94. The 1 day is in the sell. The 2 hour, however, is in a buy, and the 1 hour is in a buy. But again, the longer term is showing sell, and we're only down $2 on that. And we can see our stop losses up there, okay? All right, so the current trade we're looking at right here at the open on the Forex is buying USD JPY. We'll take a look at the Euro USD. Did get a sell on the 1 day this morning, March 15th. We did get a buy signal on Friday, this last Friday, on the 2 hour. No, that is this Friday, I'm sorry. Buy signal this morning at 5 a.m. and a buy signal on 3 a.m. So we will continue to hold that position. We will continue to look buy side bias on the Euro USD for the open on those shorter time frames, all right? And then rounded it out in crypto, we mentioned Bitcoin was down. Stepping into the 1 day, did just get a sell signal on the 1 day this morning as it crossed down from that first standard deviation. Did get some support on the VWAP and close to that first standard deviation. We will keep our eye on it right now. 2 hour is sell, and the 1 hour is a buy. So we would wait until the 1 hour gets another sales signal to potentially enter to a sell side trade on Bitcoin, or just hold it and wait until these buy signals turn that around, okay? Yes, I do actually trade these algorithms off of the signals. However, especially when I'm trading stocks and options, I like 3 time frames to be aligned for a confluence of events, okay? All right, congratulations to everybody who did get the algo since launch. And I know a bunch of you all are looking for the upgrade link. Our guy was having some technical difficulties with that, so we may be able to give you guys a little bit more time. We are going to have the kickoff this weekend to give the algorithms, the automated algorithms, as the free upgrades. And we will just take a list of people who say, hey, I want to buy the algo bundle before 11 a.m. today, because that is the cutoff that we had set, and we just want to be fair to everybody. So if you purchase the Algo Alpha full suite bundle between now and 11 a.m., you'll still be locked in for the free upgrade, okay? And so everybody that has purchased the algorithms between March 1st and 8:30 a.m. this morning does have their access with all of the how-to videos, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, okay? If you are relatively new to the show, welcome and thank you. We do financial news, market headlines, pre-market analysis, and we do active investing, swing trading, and day trading. And then we also trade stocks, bonds, futures, Forex, crypto, and options here in the show on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11. So please click that subscribe button here on YouTube, click that bell, turn on your notifications, and it'll let you know every time that we are live. All right, we will get ready to walk through our stock watch list on the 1 hour chart and see if we have any opportunities at the open bell. Now, obviously, most of them are going to be red and say sell because of that sell-off from the afternoon. But remember, this is pre-market. We're about 10 minutes away from the stock and options market opening. And so we will keep our eyes on that, okay? Looking at the 1 hour chart, Apple got a sale yesterday at 3:30. Tesla been in a sale. We got paid off of that nicely. Netflix, we're long on it, only down 241. Okay, and it's showing quality support there and coming back up towards the VWAP. BlackRock has been a thorn in our side so far, but again, still haven't hit our 5% rule, so I'm totally fine with that. As it is starting to show some quality support right here in this 804 area, and we got in at 814, which is only $14 away. So The SPY, again, down from yesterday afternoon. Most of these that we're looking at that are down, if they get some buying pressure at the top of the open or top of the hour, there is probably a high probability that they're going to get buy signals, and we're going to go ahead and enter in and buy these dips and or add into the positions. But as of right now, we're just walking through the watch list to see if we have any specific buy or sell signals right here at the open for the pre-market. Most of these signals came in yesterday in the afternoon because there was a lot of volume and volatility picking up in the afternoon. We're not going to chase the market. We're going to stick to our rules, okay, and look at any opportunities, okay? Also, I will be teaching this in the Wall Street Academy. I've taught this in our other programs. I have added our stock screener filters in here, and so we will be looking at active trades that our stock screening algorithm, we added the Money Matrix day trade scanner in here for other opportunities that may or may not be on our watch list, but meet our algorithm specifics for the day trading filter that we have created. And then we can see what the recommendations are from the platform and then how those recommendations compare to our algos. So again, this show is about trading and making money live in real time. I'm not really going to do any teaching about it. I'm just going to follow the signals of our algorithms. If you want to learn from us, you can join our course. It's called the Wall Street Academy. You can get 50% off just by putting in Money Matrix and letting us know you watched the show. Okay, I will be looking at active trades. This is what I personally will be looking at for active day trades that are not on my watch list. And then if you all find some, you can always let us know what you want us to analyze in real time: stocks, bonds, futures, forex, crypto, or options. And if it meets our parameters, I may take those trades as well. But I primarily trade off of our algorithms, okay? And right now I'm just walking through the watch list to see if our algorithms have any buy or sell signals on the specific 1 hour chart for the opening bell, okay? And as I walk through, no active signals for pre-market. So we'll keep our eyes on here. The market will open up in about 7 minutes. Looking over here at the futures market, our algorithms are already in 2 trades on our bond futures. So we're currently up $781 on the 30-year bond futures, the ZB, and we're also up $781 on the 10-year Treasury notes. So right now we're already up $1,400 before the stock and options market open. If you're relatively new to the show and whatever it is that we are doing, and you might say, well, it's 9:23. How are you trading and how are you up $1,500 before the stock market opens up? You would be correct. The stock market, the United States stocks market and the options market opens at 9:30 a.m. However, the futures market trades 22 hours a day. So this market actually opened up last night at 6 a.m. and our algorithms have trade different times for different instruments, okay? The futures market is open 22 hours a day. The Forex market is open 23 hours to 24 hours, depending on what platform you use. And the crypto market is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So literally knowing is half the battle, right? Money is always flowing. It's limitless, it's abundant, but if you don't know, you don't know, okay? Also have a surprise today. We are going to bring back Trade Jam Fridays today and be trading live to some tunes as we go through the markets today. Dominique may or may not be in today. She's a little bit under the weather, so send her some love and light. She battled through for us yesterday morning for the show. She was not able to do the live lesson last night, and she's still a little bit under the weather today. So keep her in your love and your thoughts and your prayers for her, as she is a little under the weather. And so was our daughter yesterday. So battling with that, and just want to send some love to my baby. Okay. So if you have any stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto that you want us to analyze in real time as the markets get going today, I will do some analysis and see what the markets are saying. But for now, we will get into our first song of the day for Trade Jam Fridays, as we have went through all of our pre-market analysis. DJ O. Hey, make sure I can hear it too, so I'm on cue.
It's so good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back.
Oh, my Michael.
To be loved and be loved in return, it's the only thing that my heart desires. Just appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one who's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good, loving somebody, and somebody loves you back. It's so good needing somebody, and somebody needs you back. We can build a world of love, a life of joy, make our goal each other's happiness. I will do for you anything that I can. Oh, every day I want to do a little more, just a little bit more. It's so good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good wanting somebody, and somebody wants you back. Said it's so good. To be loved and be loved in return, it's the only thing that my heart desires. Just appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one who's got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good loving somebody, and somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good needing somebody, and somebody needs you back. Say now 70-30, now 60-40, talking about a 50-50 love.
All right, welcome back. Okay. Yeah, she's been under the weather. Thank you guys for that. She's trying to push through. Like I said, she may or may not make the show today, but thank you for the love for her, and I'll definitely share it, and she may be watching the show. So if so, love you, baby, and hope you feel better soon. Dante said, nice, smooth music to help lighten up our hearts with these crazy markets. Yeah, the market's definitely been busting, you know, volume and volatility, but that's one of the beautiful things, not only that we show you all here in the show, but that we teach also in real time, that you can make money whether the markets go up or go down. Okay. All right. So market opens here in a few seconds. Let's see. We got about 8 seconds. Let's see what happens to the initial P&L. And then we will start going through the watch list. Okay. All right. Tanked a little bit for show. Went from 17 to 30. And now what we will see is if there's an initial support areas on here. Okay, so some of our stop losses did get hit. All right, we were at 122. We down 6K right there so far. All right, and now it's starting to come back down. So let's see. What we will see is, again, you could take these signals if you got them and you were around for some of those sales. So by all means, as I mentioned yesterday, we only trade from 9 to 11, not only in this show, but, you know, primarily every day. If we do a afternoon session, it's from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., okay? And let me see if we got any futures trades. Nope, no futures trades yet. Okay, so looking at our positions first, and looking to see if we got, and we just got a buy on Netflix right here at 9:30. So we'll go ahead and add that position. Now, this is another beautiful thing to note, right? A lot of the market being down, but just because something is down doesn't mean that everything is going to be down, okay? Let me buy 100 more share of those. All right. Netflix shot up this morning, and our net positions were up. You know, actually, I'm going to add more to that. Our positions, you know, because we're only trading quality blue chip stock, we're okay with holding them. They're already on our watch list, right? And we're diversified across multiple different asset classes. Like this one is up, you know, cruise is up. It shows you every single thing that we talk to you guys about and teach in real life, right? 1, trading and investing is personal. 2, having risk management, trading based off of your own personal income, budget, wealth, risk management parameters. Sticking to the 5% rule, being diversified, right? Across asset classes and instruments within the asset class, okay? Buy signal in there yesterday, we got into that. We're up $600 on that, okay, on Palantir. And as I mentioned, the market's gonna have an initial sell-off, right? We're up 797 on here. We'll go in and lock in some money on here. Obviously don't want to make a losing trade a winning trade. I mean, a winning trade a losing trade. So we'll go ahead and lock in $600 on here and ride the ride down. So we see that we were up like $700 on the one, riding the ride up, and now we got $600 on here riding the ride down, right? So we're also okay and comfortable getting paid whether the market goes up or go down, right? Really, and I teach this all the time, we got stopped out on Amazon. Okay, we got stopped out on Amazon. Okay, cool. We hit our 5%, right? Go in here and ride the ride down. You know, we are not traders. We are not investors. We are risk managers. And that really is the key, everybody. You're not going to win every trade. You're not going to lose every trade. You're not going to win every day. You're not going to lose every day. But it's about giving yourself the opportunity to be in the game. We got paid off of that NVIDIA short very nicely. We got paid 13 grand off of that this week, right? So very, very nicely, we rode that down. If you're still in the NVIDIA put, congratulations, you made even more, right? Okay, so not too many signals coming in at the top of the open, all right? The market, pre-market analysis said it's gonna be initial dip at the beginning, and towards the later half of the show, towards the afternoon, high probability that it'll turn around. And so what I'm waiting to see is where these markets get support at and go in here and buy these dips with a high probability of success based off of the algos, okay? No active trades in the future so far since the equity open. We're up $1,400 on our bond futures trade and up $937 in our 10-year treasury note. And then we are, let's see here. Okay, currently down for the day, about 6 grand realized, okay? So realized versus unrealized. Unrealized, we're still in these trades. We haven't hit our stop losses, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, let's see if you have any, okay, so Vanessa said, Dion, can you please explain if we'll get an email regarding an upgrade? Yeah, so as soon as our guy fixes the upgrade payment link, we'll send it out. If you want to get the algorithm upgrade, send Athena a note before 11 and say, hey, I want to get the upgrade link. And then as soon as we have it, we will send it to you. And if you don't have it before the deadline, as long as you sent Athena we'll hold that as like your spot, okay? And then we'll make sure you're good. Samir said, you inspire me every day. You're truly one of my mentors. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Listen, it ain't hard. It ain't easy being a man, being a black man in America, being a husband, being a father, being all of that. Look at my baby. You made it. I'm proud of you. How you feeling? Yeah, okay.
Not amazing.
Okay, well, I'm proud of you. I'm pushing through. Hope you're feeling good, feeling better. Yeah, just talking to him. Right now, he's getting smacked a little bit, but the market's starting to turn back around. So just talking to him about that, and we got a little trade in Friday going on. Okay, go ahead, baby. Chris, I heard you singing. Yeah. Hey, listen. So we play music for every age bracket here. We like quality music, period. All right, Miss Suzanne says, hello, Dion. Can you analyze VLO? Oh, that's another thing I wanted to look at too. So let's look at our screener. Look at some opportunities on our screener today. Okay, so screener is saying SE limited is saying buy. Let's see what our algorithm say. So what I do is I look, we got an algorithm that specifically screens, and then I look at the screening algorithm recommendation versus what the algos say. So right now the screener says to buy. The 1 day is let me start at the 1 week. The 1 week is in a buy, the 1 day is in a buy, and the 2 hour is in a sell. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. Dollar General, the screener algo says buy, okay, and it's a sell on the 2 hour, so I'm gonna skip that. If there's no alignment, I just skip it. I ain't pressed. Okay, and it's not on my watch list, so I definitely don't chase it. Dick's Sporting Goods, the screener says buy, strong buy. The 1 week says buy, the 1 day says buy, and the 2 hour says buy. So now, because I have that, I'll go ahead over here and go to Dollar General, go to market, right? And for the newbies, you'll see me buy and or sell different trade amounts of contracts or shares because I want to show, no matter where you are in your financial journey, that you can start. If it's one contract, one share, one fraction of a share, you can start where you are. And then Hood, Robinhood has a strong buy, the algorithm has a sell on the 2 hour, so I'm gonna skip those. So out of the 4 that the screener algorithm found for me today, I took one of those trades and I'll keep my eye on it, okay? All right, now, Miss Suzanne, where was that at? Miss Suzanne, VLO. So VLO is not on my watch list. So I will go and watch and do the same thing. And she's looking for day and swing trades, okay? Now, it is Friday, everybody. So if I'm looking for option trades, I personally wouldn't put the option in until after 4 p.m. closing bell if you're looking for a day or swing trade, because the expiration of next Friday, you're gonna lose 2 days of time decay. Okay, my personal thoughts and opinion. Now, based off of data, okay? All right, now, let's go and see and get more information and data about VLO. VLO went public in around 1980, around $1.82. Had some initial charge ups in 2007 and then tanked right there with the financial crisis. Charged back up starting in January 2017, tanked again in 2020 because of the Rona, and then has been charging back, back up and surpasses all-time highs from a charge up since 2021, okay? On the 1 month chart, it's currently in a buy signal since August 2023. On the 1 week chart, it is in a buy signal since December 18th of 2023. On the 1 day chart, it is in a buy signal since Friday, February 23rd of this year. On the 2 hour, it is in a buy since March 11th, so this past Monday. And then on the 1 hour, it did just get a buy signal yesterday at 3:30. So all things for Valero are showing buy on the shorter to the long term. If I'm looking for a swing trade or options trade to get in today, I personally wouldn't get in until after the 4 p.m. closing bell. Okay, MU. Let's look at MU. All right, then after we look at these two more, we'll take a music break, okay? All right, Micron Technologies, not on my watch list, so gonna go to the 1 month chart and look backwards. Always looking at the data. All right, we just got stopped out on our AMD short for that $600 profit. So we lost 6,000 realized. We just took off $600 profit, so we are down 5,400 for today on those. All right. All right. Looks like it went public in 1985, around $1.82. Charged up initially in 93, a charge up in 99, that tech bubble, and then tanked in 2000 for the tech collapse. Another run in 2012, another run in 2016, another run in 2020, and another run started in February of 2023. It has been in a buy signal since that February 1st of 2023 on the 1 month. The 1 week is been in a buy signal since February 26th. The 1 day is in a sell. The 2 hour is in a sell. And the 1 hour is in the buy. So it's mixed. I personally wouldn't trade it because the signals are mixed. But that is the analysis for you, Miss Suzanne. All right, and then Rivian. Let's check out Rivian for her. All right, Rivian. On the 1 month, Rivian went public around 2021, around 112 bucks, immediately tanked the following month, fell all the way down to 11 bucks, where it's currently trading at 11.14 at its all-time low. So the 1 month is showing a sale. The 1 week is showing a sale since January 8th. The 1 day is showing a sale since March 14th, 13th. The 2 hour is showing a sale. So I would be sell side biased on Rivian. Nothing is showing me. It's showing support at the 10, but everything is in a sale from shorter to longer time frames, okay? All right, still no trades in the futures, but we're now up over 1,000 in the 10 years and up 1,400 in the 30 years, so currently up 2,400. All right, and now we'll go into our second song of the day, and then I was going to bring you right back after the music. You know what I'm saying? Get a little flow. Okay, we'll go into our second song of the day. Well, there you go.
I'm already there.
All right.
Okay. Good morning, you guys. It was a struggle to get here this morning. So.
I'm glad you feel good enough to come. And
barely.
Proud of you pushing through. Okay, she said, Terry said you're her shiro.
Oh, you're so sweet. I have a thought.
Okay, you want to share it now
Yeah.
before the song? Go ahead.
So I just went to the kitchen at our office to make tea. Because I was like, I need some tea for my throat. And I always go to the kitchen, I always make my tea, right? I mean, I always make my coffee. So subconsciously, I just went in the kitchen, choop, choop, choop. I made coffee. And I'm like, I came in here for tea. But also now I don't want to waste the coffee. So it smells kind of good, and I did a good job of making it. But at the end, I'm like, oh my God, I literally was supposed to make tea. So it's one of those things I'm like, man, I wonder how many things in our lives we're just like doing and not even necessarily thinking about the fact that we're supposed to be doing something else, right? Because subconsciously, this is just what we do. This is what we've always done, right? And then so I think about like when I used to drive, because like I don't drive now. When I used to drive, you know, you were driving somewhere, you look up, you're like, damn, how did I get over here? You know, subconsciously.
Just following the program.
Just following the program and following a lot of times bad habits that we already have. So, quick message, take some time today and think, were you supposed to be making the tea or did you end up making the coffee or whatever it may be? Like, what are you doing today that you, in your mind, you wanted to do differently, but you did it the same other way? There's probably a lot of things in our lives that we want to change and we're maybe even attempting to changing, but not making the conscious thought or actually thinking about what we're doing. We're just kind of going with the flow that we've always done, although we want to change that flow. So
okay,
that's my message.
Baby coming in with some heat. Love it, love it, love it.
Now I'll drink my coffee. That's supposed to be tea.
All right, DJ O, hit us.
much about her. It's because she picked up a man of mine. Chopping slick was my ruin, 'cause I found out all I was doing was making it easy for the clean-up woman to get my man's love. Oh yeah, just making it easy for the clean-up woman to get my baby's love. I took this man's love and put it on a shelf. And like a fool, I thought I had him all to myself. When he needed love, I was out having fun. But I found out that all I had done was made it easy for the clean-up woman to get my man's love. Yeah, that's what I did. I made it easy for the clean-up woman to steal my baby's love. Oh yeah. The clean-up woman will wipe his blues away. She'll give him plenty loving 24 hours a day. The clean-up woman, she'll sweep him off his feet. She's the one who take him in when you dump him in the street. So take a tip, you better get hip to the clean-up woman, 'cause she's tough. I mean, she really cleans up.
We're back. We did just take this Amazon trade right here at the open on the short, right? So now we're up $1,000, right? So let's go ahead and adjust our stop loss and lock in some profits, right? And you know, I'm gonna explain some stuff for some newbies that are relatively new watching the show. I'll lock in $800. So you might say, okay, well, how did you lose 6,000 and how did you make 600? And then now how are you up 1,000 with that, right? Now we teach it in Wall Street Academy, and then some of you guys will say, well, how are you making money if the market goes down? Because you can make money whether the market goes up or down. And then you might say, well, how are you making money if you're showing down here? Because these are stocks trades. This particular one is on stock trade. And because I'm really only trading everything on my watch list, I'm long on them for investments. Okay, and I put a 5% stop loss in there so to minimize my loss if it gets too crazy. But I'm also open to holding these for the 1 day, the 1 week, the 1 month, the 1 year, because they're on my watch list. So if I'm buying it, I'm okay with holding it as long as it doesn't hit my 5% rule or go and get another an opposite signal. And then on the downside, I can make money when the market goes in by what's called short selling, okay? So just wanted to give a little bit of insight, and we already have $800 locked into that trade, and we got in about 18 minutes ago at the open, okay? Now we're up 1,300, so I'll go ahead and move this to 1,000, and now we got $1,000 locked in, okay? So $1,000, 18 minutes, I'll take it. All right. Okay, so now I need to scroll up because she just showed me how to look at, I was looking at the top chat for some reason, and now I can look at all the chat. Chris says, it doesn't matter how long it takes me, as long as I continue to listen, I will be able to be a consistent winner in trading. That's what it is. One step, 1 day, 1 trade at a time. Tiff says, purchased the algo this morning, excited to use the algos. Congratulations. Everybody was sending you love.
Thank you, guys.
Phyllis says, does Coinbase follow Bitcoin? I noticed I missed the $14 drop it had. Yes, it's Coinbase is like the Bitcoin of exchanges because it's the most brand name exchange, and more people trade Bitcoin on, especially from America, trade Bitcoin on Coinbase. So when Bitcoin drops, Coinbase typically follows suit. Okay, everybody sending love, sending love, sending love. I just want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Sending love, sending love. If you want the algorithm and you want to get it, the upgrade, just DM Athena on Discord, or the email is hello@moneymatrix.tv. And as long as you send her a note by 11 a.m., we will go ahead and honor and make sure that you get the upgrade and make sure that you get the free upgrades that we're going to give out this weekend when we do the auto algo launch.
Did you give her email?
Well, hello@moneymatrix.tv, or just join the Discord and you guys can DM.
She put it in the chat.
Okay, cool. All right, keep you guys in my prayers. Yes, there's the email. Happy Friday, feel better, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you want to look at the SPY and the QQQ for Charlene?
Yeah, now
You can save your voice. I could do them, and you just want to.
No, I can look at it.
Okay.
Now with Chris putting in a song request.
All right, we just got stopped out for $1,000 profit on the Amazon, so we're closed out. So we started the market, we got stopped out on some, down 6K. Now we are up. We took $600 off the table, and then we took $400 off the. We took $600 off the table, and we just took $1,000 off the table. So we took off $1,600. So 6,000 minus 1,600. Now we're at 40. We're down 4,400. Okay, we just got into our first. No, this is a different algorithm. Sorry, that's a different algorithm. I have to split those because that algorithm is on a different thing. Okay, so while you're doing that, I will make sure the right algorithm is on that because these are the automatic algorithms over here. Okay, go ahead with
Did
the
you
cues.
see Chris's song request over there?
What is that? Give a song request for this here. Potentially.
That is a good song.
Dominique will do some analyzation, and then we will go into some more songs.
Okay. So, Charlene. SPY. This is the first stock thing I've looked at today. Sleep. Okay. All right. SPY. So currently in the 1 minute chart, SPY, as y'all know, is the S&P 500 ETF that tracks the S&P 500. All right. So on the 1 minute chart, as y'all see, it has been trending down. So I'm assuming the market's been down this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, we projected down at the open and turn around in the afternoon. Yeah.
Okay. So as you can see, we had this buy put that came through at 9:01. It literally trended down since then, had a little teeny bit of a bump, and then back to that buy put. Now you can see it's trying to trend up here for that green grin. It's trying, it's struggling, it's trying, but it does look like we have a buy call that is attempting to form. If what Dion says is accurate, that the evening will trend up, then this will likely go from being down $5 today to being up a little bit more. Looking at the 5 minute chart, I'm sure it's the same song because the market's been down this morning. 2 hour chart, same song. Now on the day chart, as y'all know, the S&P 500 has been busting. Okay, literally, you see this? Literally has been up on an uptrend since October. Halloween, actually, since Halloween. Been trending up since then. On the day, though, we do have a buy put that for the day. All right. So literally everything is saying buy put. All the data is saying buy put. But I know that we are anticipating an up into the day. So I would say, depending on your time frame, which I'm not sure, but everything is literally saying buy put. Okay. Going to our QQQ, on the flip side, we are in a call on the 1 minute chart. And I don't know. I know it's all saying buy put for SPY. I do think it's probably going to end up trending up too, to be honest. But anyway, on the QQQ, we are in a buy call on the 1 and the 3. Okay, if we go further out to the 5, we're also trying to form that buy call as well. So it looks like things are attempting to turn it around.
Oh, wow.
It's hitting this first standard deviation. So we'll see. But it looks like it is attempting to turn around here. So we've been in uptrend for the last 4 minutes. And then if we go to the 1 hour chart, we're still in that buy put. In the day, we have been in the red. So kind of some mixed messaging to me because we have a lot of buy puts. but it looks like things are attempting to trend up. So mixed messaging there, to be honest, but it's only 9:55, right? So that it may continue to fall down a little bit for the top half of the morning. But as I said, with the QQQ, it is in a buy put. The SPY, if I go back and look, now I'm just curious. Yeah. The QQQ is in a buy call. The SPY is now turning into that buy call. So I wanted to get at least one more bar. So it looks like it may start to trend up for a while.
Okay. NVIDIA and Apple. You want me to take those or you want? I know those are your babies.
Look at NVIDIA.
You want me to look at NVIDIA? Okay. Yeah, no, I'll take them all. Okay.
But he said now that Dom is in.
Right.
Apple.
The Apple.
Thank y'all.
Mm-hmm. Okay. NVIDIA is on our watch list. Okay. So I'll just start out on the 1 week on NVIDIA.
Oh, it's turning green. Sorry.
What?
NVIDIA.
Well, this is the 1 week.
No, I'm just saying right now
okay.
it's finally turning positive.
So this is the 1 week is green. The 1 day did get a sell. The 2 hour did get a sell. And then the 1 hour is in a sale. So remember, we did get paid nicely off of this yesterday or Wednesday into Thursday. We got about 13 grand off of that this week. And it's in a sale. So 1 hour, 2 hour, and 1 day are in a sale on NVIDIA, okay? Again, remember, if I'm trading options, I personally am not putting in anything until after the closing bell if I'm doing shorter trades like, 2 to 7 days. If I'm doing anything longer, okay, then it may not affect as much because of time decay. Okay, Apple. Apple has been selling off. We go to the 1 week. Apple been in the sell-off since January 29th on the 1 week. On the 1 day, it did get a buy signal yesterday. All right, on the 2 hour, it is in a sale, and on the 1 hour, it's in a sale. So Apple is mixed. I would personally not trade it and stay away because those signals are mixed, okay? All right, Apple, Radiant Rising Row, I'm in a TTD put. Can you give me some market data? All right, TTD, the trade desk. All right, I don't personally trade TTD. It's not on my watch list, so going to follow the same protocol. TTD went public around September 2016 at about $3.40. Got up to an all-time high in November 2021, okay, at around 114, then started tanking in 2022. All right, got some quality support around the $48 mark and is currently trading in a buy signal at around $77 on the 1 month. The 1 week is in a buy since February 12th of this year. The 1 day is in a sale and the 2 hour is in a sale. So if you're looking for shorter term, it's looking sell side bias. If you're looking for longer term, I would wait until the shorter time frames get into alignment and then enter into a trade. Okay, so I would be personally waiting for alignment there. All right. Let's see, no trades here on the futures yet. All right, hopefully that helps on TTD. Okay, Dom, Johan said that, Dom, that was a whole word. Come on this Friday morning. All right. And clean up one reminds me of my child. Yep. Betty Wright. Yeah, what y'all know about that Betty Wright? All right. Any of the platform subscriptions. Okay, so for the algos, the primary platforms are TradingView and NinjaTrader. TradingView, you have to connect your brokerage if you want to. What's I about to say? If you want to trade stocks, bonds, futures, Forex, and crypto in TradingView, you connect whatever brokerage you have that connects with TradingView and you can trade directly. TradingView is just a charting and library platform. You cannot actually make any live real trades on TradingView unless you connect your brokerage to it, okay? TradingView does not allow options trading at all, okay? So you would have to get the signals from the algorithm and then go execute the options trade on your brokerage of choice. When it comes to NinjaTrader, the algorithms can do both for you. They can give you the signals, and the new autonomous algos that we're releasing this weekend can actually trade for you fully autonomously. You just have to put your own stop loss and take profit in there, okay? Khalidra, I love y'all nice, clean VWAP lines. Can't mine do something different? I'm not really sure how you're posing the question, but if you're saying you want yours to look like ours, just simply follow the how-to videos in the Wall Street Academy if you are in the Wall Street Academy, because we show you step-by-step how to set up your VWAP, okay? So for those of you guys that are relatively new to the show, we are at the top of the hour, so I'll walk through the watch list as well.
Did you see Will's?
Hold on. I was gonna say, where's Will's question? May I ask, when you get stopped out, what does the algo say? Planning to buy this morning, does it say now time to buy? Yeah, so literally right here, if you look at the chart on TradingView, we can see here that it's 10 o'clock, right? We're going on the 1 hour chart, and I'm gonna go start walking down the watch list, right? So right now I'm on the 1 hour chart and I'm looking for a buy or sell signal. Let's switch to my screen, okay? I'm gonna go to Tesla. No signal right now, it's already in a sale. I'm gonna skip it, I'm not gonna chase the market, okay? Netflix, all right? So there is a buy signal on Netflix on the 1 hour that came in at 9:30. That's the trade that we entered. So it says buy, right? It's not telling you a specific number or price to get in or price to get out, because that is based off of where you see the signal at, what chart you're looking at, your risk parameters, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. The signal is telling you that, hey, based off of all the data that our AI and our developer has done, here is a high probability that the market is about to go in this direction. And then you take that information and you put in your stop loss and take profit, and you decide whether you're gonna get in the trade or get out of the trade, okay? We're simply just walking down looking for the signals. We do all of our back testing and all of our analysis and all of our AI generation, you know, behind the scenes, like during the day, okay? And so we're now on the 1 hour chart. It's the top of the hour, and I'm gonna walk through the watch list and see if we have any fresh signals. If we do, I'll proceed, okay? In the meantime, while I'm walking through this watch list, go ahead with the next song. If we get into a trade, then I will tell the people. So we did just get a sell sign on Google, so I'm gonna go in here and take this trade. So here we go. We got a sell side trade on Google. I'm gonna go ahead and sell Google. I'm only gonna risk 5%. Boom, I just entered to the trade. Okay, that's simple. It told me to sell. I went in there and set my stop loss and take profit parameters, and I went in and sold. Okay, is it guaranteed to win? No, nothing in life is guaranteed, and definitely not in the markets. But that's where my risk management comes in. If I don't know how to do it, or if I don't know what I'm doing, then I'm not trading or investing anyway. I'm gambling, and I don't want that for you. I want you to learn. Whether you learn from us or not, it's up to you. But learn what you are doing, then practice what you are doing, and then go live, okay? Within your budget and time frame. All right, we just got a sell signal. Nope, that was at 9:30. The Qs, missed that. Path, missed that. Novo, we already in that. Missed that anyway. Lockheed Martin, we're in there on the long. Most of the time when the market is down, defensive stocks go up. Lockheed Martin's a defensive stock. Okay, Microsoft was busting yesterday, did get a sell at the open. We missed that. All right.
That's a nice shirt.
Thank you, baby. This the Y3 tracksuit.
Oh.
Remember? We got them before we went to Park City.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I just never really wear it.
You didn't want to say
Yeah. It was like 3 years ago when we first got these joints. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, DJ, with the next song. I'm not really seeing anything in here.
Okay, wait, please, real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. What?
Carbon 5 corset. said, please review
Meta.
Meta. Terms. Yeah, I asked yesterday and today, but you be missing me.
Oh, okay. So she just showed me how to get the all chat, y'all. So
I realized that
that's a Dion mistake.
like, yeah, YouTube has this thing where it's like top chat versus like all chat, and for some reason it automatically starts out at like top chat, and I feel like they just push the people to the top. I'm gonna see if I can set this to default. I think they push the people to the top that like speak most frequently.
Yeah, I can't.
And we
I
were
can't set it to
missing.
default.
He was missing.
Yeah, so she just showed me how to do it. Okay.
Sorry, Curvified Corset. We don't want no tears.
Okay, Meta. So Meta is on our watch list, obviously. On the 1 month, Meta is in a buy since February 23rd. On the 1 day, it is in a sale since March 11th. On the 2 hour, it is in a sale since yesterday at 11:30 a.m. And on the 1 hour, it is in a sale. So 1 hour, 2 hour, and 1 day is in a sale. So you could potentially go in there for a sell side trade on Meta, okay? A lot of selling pressure coming in on the NASDAQ. This signal came in pre-market. Wish we would have got into that. This signal came in pre-market. Good Lord, that algo. Look at them runs the algo caught. We just so happened to miss them, but we in it on the bonds.
So what do you think about? I know you're saying the charts right now are saying sell side.
When do we think it's gonna turn around?
Yeah, because.
But for Meta in general, or the markets?
Not just Meta in general, because
this TikTok news got a lot of the social media platforms, you know, mixed up.
And I was listening to Squawk Rock this morning, and or something we was listening to, and I'm just like, wow, this thing is really about. This is actually about to happen. I didn't realize it was as far along as it is, and they're saying it could be like next week. That it actually could be shut down. Yeah, I mean, so one, it's an election year, so people trying to get voted in and get, you know, what is it, re-voted or re-elected. So that's number one. So anything that has political power for them to be able to run off of, then you know they're gonna try to use that into the market, right? Number one. Number two, TikTok is very controversial because it's not an American-made company. So then you always have that battle of American-made versus foreign. Then you have the battle of national security, right? So my mic, y'all, I'm tripping, sorry. National security, where because it's a foreign company, but then also because it's Chinese-based, and they're so far ahead of us on technology and cybersecurity that now a lot of the politicians are saying that it's a national threat to security, right? So you have politicians saying it's a potential national threat to security, but then you have other politicians and citizens saying that if you ban TikTok, it's a national threat to the First Amendment of free speech, right? I don't understand how TikTok is a national threat to security now. I don't get it.
Because the Americans don't own the company, they don't own the technology, and China can.
They're basically getting all of it.
Yeah, all the data and all that. Like, and TikTok has come out and said that the algorithm for China is different than the algorithm for all the other countries. They've come out and said that. That's public knowledge. And then if you look at the TikToks in Asia, they are programmed to show their kids positive affirmations, positive society, working. Learning and all that stuff is in the algorithm, whereas all of the other,
like whatever.
Yeah, it's like dancing and all this stuff. Like they're on public record for saying this.
This is another reason why I'm like, we need to move out of the U.S.
It's literally programming.
This U.S. is just, it's something else, man.
It is.
And even watching, although I did fall asleep at the end, Oppenheimer last night.
Yeah, wow.
That joint was crazy.
It's wild. Like it's so interesting.
It's like those things that you hear about, and you hear people say, "Oh, they have this thing and they're building it," but like to actually see that, I'm actually kind of surprised they let that movie come out. But just to see it, and it's just,
yeah. Market's starting to get a lot of buying support here at 18,040.
We live in such a crazy world, y'all.
We do. Okay, we was talking about something before that, so we could say for the community. What were we talking about? Music, go ahead. Ether.
Outstanding. Exciting.
Girl, you looking sweet tonight. You find it every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. So lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love it, girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive with you, baby. You blow my mind. My mind, baby, baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied.
Okay, if you guys have any stocks, bonds, options, futures, forex, or crypto you want us to analyze here in real time without algorithms, feel free to drop them in. Yeah, a couple people talking about TikTok. I agree.
Yeah.
Fell asleep about the movie.
Look
Cassandra.
What Miss Suzanne said.
Okay,
so Miss Suzanne said, yes, TikTok in Asia is positive for their kids. Only 45 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
And this is like where I'm like, as my kids are getting, well, they're still young, right? Two and four. Our kids are only 2 and 4. But just seeing, you know, when you see, this is the interesting thing about the internet, right? There's a lot of like craziness on the internet, but a lot of the things with the internet, especially obviously we travel a lot too, but it makes you more aware of the differences, right? One of my favorite things that I saw was this image, and it showed like the average meal in a public school in the United States and like the average meal like in like other countries. And our food was so trash, so overprocessed.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And everybody shows you, I think this was when Dawson was young, and I was just like, oh no, this is horrible. And then what they were eating, you know, what's the average meal? It's completely balanced, it's fresh, you know, in other countries. And it's just more and more, you know, as you get older, you start to see those differences, and you think about like, what type of life do you want for your children, you know, or yourself. Yeah. You know, I keep saying all these little things where I was watching something the other day. This young lady, she was living in Houston, Texas. She had cancer or whatever, and her and her husband had got married while she had cancer. She had went through chemo. She was completely bald, still looked absolutely beautiful. They went to Costa Rica on their honeymoon. They'd only been there for like maybe like it was like an 8-day or 9-day vacation. And she said she felt so amazing like in that 8 days. And she was like, wow, I feel like so reinvigorated. Da, da, da. She goes back to Houston and immediately, like she said, like 3 days in, just starts feeling like trash again. And then one day her husband was like, we don't have to live here. Like we can go. I showed you. And they was living off $30,000 a year. And I was like, whoa. And they had one kid at the time. They told her she would never be able to have children again. Her and her husband decided to move to Costa Rica, eating the fresh food. She's paying $80 a month for the whole family to have health insurance. Her cancer all of a sudden literally goes away. She's completely like reinvigorated, energy back, and then she had a son. And it was just like the fresh food, the environment, the quality of air, all those things has literally, and she was actually a Black woman, Black family, and has probably just increased her life expectancy, you know? Because they had her basically on her deathbed when she was living in Houston. They was like, you ain't never had no kids, the cancer's there, blah, blah, blah. And it's just so interesting when you don't really know exactly what, you know, all the back information, but you hear stories like that a lot, that it was just a change of environment and better eating. You know, the things we're putting into our body every day. Because I was thinking about yesterday, like, we love some cheese curls, okay? Cheese curls be so good.
Oh, the Cheetos that y'all be eating?
Yeah, they so good. But I'm like, what is this exactly? Like, I know this ain't good for us. And then at the end, your hands all bright orange. Come on now. God, he didn't intend for this. You know, and I'm just like, I know this ain't healthy, but me and Dawson, we can tear up. You too. We can,
I don't eat them Cheetos.
Yeah, okay,
I do Doritos though.
Oh, you do Doritos. Oh, you can eat the Tapatio.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can tear up the cheese curls. And I know these aren't good for us. But God, they're so good.
Okay. But yeah,
Anyway,
I mean, that is an important insight about, you know, just what you put into your body and stuff like that in general, no matter where you are in the world. But definitely in America, everything is oversized and added everything. Okay. Fell asleep a couple times. Somebody said, Cassandra said that they purchased WD about 1/3 complete as the algos added to TradingView are used separately. So the algos are a completely separate purchase from the course. You can visit algoalpha.ai. And
Wealth Academy. She purchased Wealth Academy.
Okay, yeah. Algos are completely separate.
Is the algo added to TradingView or used separately?
Yeah, so you can put them in TradingView, and then you can connect your brokerage, and maybe you could trade directly on TradingView. And the Ninja Trader platform is futures only, and that gives you the opportunity to trade manually or autonomously for you, okay? Miss Suzanne says, Dominique, did you buy any WFC? Remember you was talking about it yesterday. Wells Fargo, I guess.
Yeah. No, I didn't actually. I got it. It is. Oh, it's up. No, I didn't. I started like not feeling well yesterday, and I feel like I just forgot to do some things. But I'm curious. Let's take a look at it. I will say, even though I forget to get into stuff, I'm so happy that y'all get into it and y'all benefit. Okay, it is up. So it's up 1.44%. Thank you for reminding me, Miss Suzanne. I will actually get into something with them today. The person that, whoever, I don't know the person, but whoever did buy those WFC calls, they bought them like with the expiration date towards the end of April. So they're expecting something to happen over the next couple weeks. So good to see that you got into it. As you can see, since we talked about it yesterday, today's Friday, right? Yeah, it has literally, we had this nice bot call that came in this morning at the opening bell at around 9:31, and it's literally been trending up since then. But no, this is good. Well, congratulations to you, Miss Suzanne. I'm definitely going to get into it today, so you're not going to be in that trade by yourself at all. We are going to follow the money for sure. Look at that day chart too. It's literally been trending up since February 15th. So they must know something. They must know something.
Okay, Michelle said, do you have algos on Cisco? It's on my watch list since it's my aunt's employer. I'll check Cisco. There's two type of Ciscos.
Michelle come through with the inside information. What your auntie say?
That's why. No, I don't want to know. SYSCO.
If she put information in the chat, they don't got nothing to do with us.
Okay, so Cisco, and there's Cisco, how this is spelled, and then there's also Cisco CISCO. So let me know, confirm which one you're actually talking about, so I can make sure.
SYCO.
Yeah, but it's two of them. So there's multiple. There's Cisco with the S, Cisco with a C, SYSCO. And that is coming up as a crypto. So that's why I need to make sure.
It's right here, babe. SYY.
Okay, well, I
sorry.
I just typed it in.
Now, Cisco.
You take it. Go ahead.
Okay, all right.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's switch to Dominique's screen.
Yes. Okay, I'm reading everybody's comments. I want to read what Vanessa said. But anyway, so Cisco. Now, Cisco, real quick, I think they one of the problem companies too. They're another food distributor, but I think they don't distribute good stuff. You see them dropping that unhealthy food off at the schools. But anyway, from a stock standpoint, they're trading around $80.26. Currently, on the 1 minute chart, we literally just had a buy put signal that just came through, but they have been trending up a little bit today. Actually, like they've been consolidating all day today. Between 8.10 and 8.35. 80.10 and 80.35. All right, we look at the 5 minute chart. 5 minute chart is still trending up. So it looks like this is continuing to trend. That 1 minute chart it's trending up basically. All right, so trending up, as you can see, looks like the 3, let's look at the 5, buy call. Here's a look at the hour, buy call. It looks like it's been consolidating a little bit this morning, but all the longer term frames, 5 hour, are all saying buy call, but the day is saying buy put. So not a lot of synergy there, to be honest. Yeah, that's all I got. It's not a lot of synergy there. But on the short term, right now, currently, it has this buy put. But as I said, on the 5 minute, it has been trending up. It looks like it's trying to continue to trend up, but it's not. Yeah, not a lot of synergy there.
Okay.
Vanessa said it's because we are too greedy. In places like Honduras and Senegal, you can buy fresh fruit just picked or fish on the beach straight out the sea and bread daily. Yup, very true. I love that when they go and just like, oh, what type of fish you want? And you be like, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, okay. And you see the man go, pop it out the ocean. I'm like, that's how we supposed to be eating, right? Or they'll be like, oh my gosh, the best avocado I've ever had was picked straight off a tree. I was in the Dominican Republic. I'm not a big fan of DR. But I was like, oh, what's a mango? The guy went and popped. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the best mango ever. What?
Son of a mother duck.
What
Nothing.
But anyway.
Anyway. Okay, so we're up $240 on that alphabet short we just got in at the top of the hour at 10 o'clock, okay? Down overall for the day, up overall for the week. We'll get ready to go into a recap shortly. I wanted to say something else or answer something that I just lost. Just lost my train of thought. Oh, workshop. So
today's the last day.
Today is the last day for the early bird special tickets for the workshop in Miami on April 19th. Okay. Next week, prices go up to full price, and we will also release the VIP ticket option for the yacht that we'll be doing in Miami. Okay. So today is the last day for the workshop. We're going to run the video from the previous workshop that we just did in Washington, D.C. We'll watch this and then talk about the Miami one.
Hey, I'm Dominique, Broadway award-winning personal finance expert, and today has been absolutely amazing because we had students fly in from all over the country to spend the day with us.
Today is a very special day because we have our live studio audience here.
So during today's sessions, we got to teach and talk about a lot of things in person. And I think for a lot of people, it's good to be able to actually see someone else do it in person. It was really cool. We got to actually hop into people's phones and computers and set up some of the indicators and strategies for them, which was really, really cool. And then we went into an amazing lunch at one of my favorite restaurants.
I want to take my trading to a higher level. And the information that they gave us today, I know that I will accomplish that.
And since they've been doing the show, I've made 5 figures in 1 month. More than my part-time salary when I was working for Wells Fargo. And the fact that this is a skill that I've been able to build from the training that they offer that no one can ever take away from me is mind-blowing.
I encourage you to get the Wall Street Academy program so you can learn and you can do better than me because I was in the game and I was losing in the game, but now I have the information to win.
So we are very excited to take this show on the road, to be able to take the Money Matrix live to bigger venues and to be able to touch more people throughout the country.
All right, so you can see the amazing time we had at the DC workshop, and now we are preparing for the Miami workshop. The Miami workshop in April in Miami. We're going to record the live show. We're going to have a lunch and learn and a workshop. Then we'll finish with a happy hour, and then for the VIP tickets, we will do a night sunset yacht. Okay. Now go ahead. What you about to say?
I don't know. I was talking about the retreat, but I'm gonna get well because I was starting my little workout plan. This cold is not gonna take me down. They knew I was approaching my
like Rhodes, Greece. Oh, it's Cabo. Okay.
Trying to get this body yada. So when y'all see me in person, y'all be like, ooh. So it's so funny. Phyllis, when she saw me in person for the first time, she's like, "You're so short," and I'm like, "What? No, Phyllis is shorter than me." She's like, "I just thought you were like really tall," and I'm like, "I've never gave off tall. Maybe I give off tall energy.
Hey.
I'm 5'4.5". Anyway, but when y'all say I want you to be like, "Ooh, Dominique with the abs," that's what I want to be called. Okay.
Ooh, Dominique with the abs.
Lisa say good morning, Dominique and Dion, or Dion and Dom. How are you doing today? Very well, Miss Lisa. Thanks for asking. Dom, get well soon. I will, girl. I will. She said, I got in on Wells Fargo expiration date, May 17th. I listen. There you go. I love it.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
Vanessa said, DR pineapples are life. They literally are all fruit in other countries. So I wanted to tell, I was trying to tell my passion fruit story. So like when I was a kid, I always thought passion fruit was just like a flavor, like fruit punch, right? And then when I got a little bit older, in my 20s, I ate passion fruit for the first time. And I was like, oh my God, obsessed. So when we were in Bali. We were in Bali and like we were at some resort or whatever. This is when me and Dion had first started dating. You know, show him a couple little new things. You know how it is when you date somebody new, you want them to like what you like. So I'm like, oh my gosh, they have passion fruit in Bali. I'm about to tear this up because it's really hard to find in the US. So passion fruit, when you open it up, it's ugly as hell. It got black seeds. It looks like disgusting. It looks like something out of a slimy movie. And he's like, I'm not eating that. If y'all know Dion, he's very like, when he say he's not doing something, he's like, not doing it. Anyway, so I'm eating it. I'm like, come on, if you love me, like, you eat it, Trying to see, like, because if you don't, that means you don't love me. And you don't, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so he eats it. This man eats like 15 passion fruits. He is tearing them up. You were working, you was like, our stomach was lit though, because you ain't supposed to eat that many.
Lit.
Man, he was tearing them passion fruits up. I was like, see, I told you. They're going to be so good.
Hey, that's the same trip. So they had this Sunday brunch.
Oh my God.
At the resort we was at. Yo, we went to brunch at like 11, 12 o'clock, and it was over at like 2. Yeah. We stayed there till 2, and I'm talking about we ate damn near everything
it's like how y'all talk about the fish, but they were bringing in the fish out the ocean. They were bringing in the lobsters. Everything was fresh. The fish, everything, the shrimp.
And when I tell you we slept from the moment we got to the hotel all the way to the next breakfast, we was stuck and slept the whole time. Yeah. I'm talking about didn't get out the bed.
Literally. Couldn't even. It was funny. It's a shot.
Okay, so real quick, in the futures, we just got into our first trades on the equities. All right. We can see that we are up about $2,900 on the on the bond futures, 2,000 on the ZB, 1,000 on the ZN. We got into 2 trades on the ES so far. I got smacked down 1,300. So right now we're up net about $1,900 to $2,000. And now the ES is starting to go positive with potentially on this buy side trade. So that is our first equity trade. The ES futures, which is the S&P 500 futures, did just get a buy signal. So potentially the equities should be turning around soon as well. Now, on the Google short, we did just go up $300. Okay, that trade that we put in around 10 o'clock, I can go ahead and lock in $100 of that. Let's go here. minus 100. Okay, and got $100 locked into that on that trade. Okay, and then also we can see if the markets are starting to turn around, see if we got any buy signals so we could buy some of these dips.
What are you smiling about?
Okay, well, obviously it's not gonna happen on the 1 hour because the 1 hour just happened at 10. So I'll step down into the 15-minute chart and see if we have any signals on there. Tesla did get a buy signal on the 15. Okay, I'm not gonna take any new positions because like on things I don't have positions already on. So for an example, Tesla on the 15-minute got a buy, but on the 1 hour it's still in a sale. So I don't really have an alignment there. But because I'm in Netflix, okay, if I do have an alignment on one I'm already in, like for an example, that 15-minute, I missed that for the BlackRock. The spiders starting to get some support, okay? If that goes green, then potentially if we have alignment. VTI, no real alignment yet. Google, we're already up $450 on there. Nancy, I'm just looking for some alignment. As the market starts to turn around, I could potentially add to these longs and buy the dip. So for an example, path, we're in path, okay? Let's see where we are on path. Path, we're in 4,000 shares, down 1,300, and then we did just get a buy on the 15-minute as the market starts to turn around. So we could potentially come in here and add to path, okay? All right, add that and potentially ride that up. Novo Nordisk, where are we at on Novo? Let's see where we at on Novo. We're long on Novo, okay? No alignment there. Lockheed Martin, missed that. We're already in a buy signal there. Palantir, no alignment. Okay, so just a quick look. No alignments there on the 15. We got one, we added to that. All right, we go back to the 1 hour. Okay. All right, on the futures, still just battling here, still in the same buy signal on the ES and still up, you know, over $2,500 on the bond futures, okay? All right, if you have any stocks, bonds, options, futures, Forex, or crypto, drop them in the chat and we'll do some real-time analysis for you with our algorithms. Now, you learned about our course, Wall Street Academy. You want to learn from us, join it, 50% off with the Money Matrix. You learned about our next workshop coming up in Miami. We're going to have a blast. It's one of our favorite cities in the world. We also lived there for years and still own property there, so we love Miami to the fullest. The algorithms. Today, also at 11 a.m., is the last day to get the launch special, which includes the free upgrade to the autonomous algos that trade for you in NinjaTrader. The algos in TradingView give you signals and then you have to go in and execute, okay? And then also, just because they're autonomous, you still have to put your stop loss and take profits in there. You'll have all the how-to videos. You'll have the kickoff meeting. And so I've decided to do it tomorrow at 3 p.m. So we're gonna do it, the algo kickoff is tomorrow at 3 p.m. So Athena, prepare a algo alpha autonomous kickoff webinar for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, and let's send that email out to everybody who bought the full bundle of algos and everybody who said that they want to buy the upgraded, to upgrade to the full suite while they wait on the link, okay? So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, I will hold, it will also be recorded, but I will hold the kickoff for the autonomous algo webinar, okay? So Algo Alpha, you have to have purchased the bundle by 11 o'clock this morning. We gave you guys like 2 weeks with the launch special and the information and all that stuff. All right, if you just want to be around like-minded individuals, learn and rock with us, it's completely free. Join our Discord and ask questions, be around the community, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Khalid just said, I hope that the NVIDIA conference next week lift the markets. That's probably one of the reasons it's taking a dip right now, because that joint probably going to bust over $1,000 next week for shiggity.
It's up right now. And I see Phyllis had called it out. She said NVIDIA had a buy on the 1, 3, 5, and 15. It is
Look at NVIDIA. Look at Phyllis using that algo, talking that talk. Okay, love it.
So proud of you, Phyllis. Yeah, but it's accurate. So NVIDIA is currently up $10.47 or so. Vanessa said, did we have a buy signal for WFC? I can't remember.
Okay, I see a bunch of you guys just went in and bought the algo. Keep in mind, for the people who just bought the options bundle, that does not include the free upgrade. Totally fine, but I just want us to be super clear. The free upgrade for the autonomous algos, you must have the full algo bundle. So you will have to reach out to Athena and get that link, or wait for the link to be sent out, okay? You want to take Adobe for Teresa?
Yeah, let me, real quick, Vanessa, she was saying, did we have a buy on WFC? So currently they have a buy on the day, and then I'm not sure if you remember there was a buy at 9, but we were also kind of buying the news of the person that bought like the $10 million in WFC calls, which was it, but they are currently up 1.15%. A lot of people got in yesterday when I had brung it up. So, yeah, but right now it currently is in a buy put on the 1-minute chart, but I think on the longer term charts, like the day and stuff, is still in that buy call. Okay. So Adobe, oh Lord, Adobe. Yes. So they had, oh my God, they got $76. Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Feel bad though. Wait, why? AD. Oh, she's still down. Okay, they're now $77. Jesus Christ. They had their earnings came out last night, and
Sheesh.
Yeesh. I ain't have a lot of that. Good Lord. Yeah, that was bad. It was bad. Okay. Anyway, all right. So on Adobe currently, as y'all see, they are $77, down $77. If you're looking for a swing on it, that thing probably gonna swing back up. That's probably what's gonna happen because it's down $77. Currently we have a buy put. It's been kind of consolidating all morning. If you look at the 5, wow. If you look at the 5, we're still in that buy put, but it's also because it's down $77, right? As you can see, it's trying to turn around. It hasn't happened just yet, but every single thing is going to be in the buy put. But my thing is, I don't know if this trend can continue, to be honest. As you can see, they were in a buy call, and then it fell. So with that being said, I probably wouldn't mess with it today, right? Or if you do put a thing in, put an option maybe after the market closes. It's currently down at $77, but it has literally been consolidating around that, being down 77 all morning. It will likely rise because this is just what happens, honestly, with a lot of these stocks, especially one that's as solid as Adobe, falls from the news, and then next week it'll go back up.
Yeah. Right.
So I think entering a swing, if you entered a swing on the call side, I think you would be profitable next week. I don't know if you'd be profitable today though. So okay.
Okay, so hopping over to the futures chart, we can see now the S&P 500 charging up. We're up over $1,400 in this trade. Combined with the other two from the bonds that we're still in, we're now up over $4,000. Now, here's an important note. We took off, we stopped our I can't even talk. Our 5% rule stopped us out on $6,000 of trades on the stocks, right? Then we won $1,400 on stock that we took off the table. And we got some other stuff in there we unrealized and currently down. But for the realized, we're down 5,400, okay? And then we locked in another, let's call it 500 or so on the other stop loss. But we're down 5,400 in the stock market, on our stock intraday, day trades, some of the swing trades. But here on the futures market, we're currently up $4,800, right? So that brings our net overall down, only down $600 for the day. And this just gives insight into also the power of diversification, right? Shows you that you can make money whether the market goes up or the market goes down. We're winning our bond trades on the sell side. We're winning our equity trade on the upside. Typically, they go inverse. When bonds are going down, typically the equities are going up. And we can see we just crossed $2,000 in this S&P 500 futures trade. So now we just crossed over $5,000 in futures. We're only down $5,400 in stock, and now we're only down $400 for today. So now if this trade goes over, let's call it $2,400, and we go up over $5,400, now we're net even for the day. And anything that we go over that $5,400 stock loss in the futures, we're profitable for the day. And this is what we always practice, what we preach. We always talk about these in the courses about the 5% rule, not over trading, how being diversified allows you to minimize your overall risk, and how being able to know what you are doing enables you to give yourself a shot. It's not about being guaranteed. It's not about trying to have 100% success rate, which nobody does, okay? It's about knowing what you're doing, practicing, sticking to the rules, and doing it, okay? And as we talk about it to you guys, we got to do the same thing, okay? All right, and we see the market is starting to turn around. So the positions that we're down in on some of our swing trades, we were down $36,000 at the open. It went from 17,000 to 36, and now we're only down 22. So that's a $14,000 turnaround, okay? A $14,000 turnaround since the market has been charging up. And we also minimize our risk on the other ones. And then in Google, we're getting paid right now off the short, right? So it's up 500 and we got 100 to lock in. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in 300 of that. Okay, so now worst case scenario, I make $300 off of that trade. We just got in there at 10:30. Okay, all the other ones, again, it hasn't hit our 5% rule. The market is starting to turn around. These are swing trades. These are trades on stocks that we already said we're long on for our investments. And for the shorts, I have my stop loss set, okay? So just showing you guys literally doing this in real life every day and showing you exactly what we teach at Wall Street Academy and the same things that we do. And I remember somebody last week was like, do you have any videos of you guys using the algos and showing us how we use it? Literally every single day, we've been using these algos. We launched this show on January 22nd. We've been using the new algo suite every single day, and every video is recorded, and you can go in and you can watch every single video here on YouTube and watch us use these algorithms, watch the rand weight, and watch us use these, in real life, okay? All right, Eileen, how do you improve your likelihood of getting your order for option filled if you're submitting it overnight? Remember, options are filled in the order in which they are received. So if you put your trade in at 6 o'clock, you're behind everybody that start putting in their trades at 4 o'clock, okay? Or everybody that start putting their trades in at 9:30 that morning. So, or options are filled in the order that they are received. So if you want to get an option with a high probability of getting filled, you're doing it, the most volume is right at the open or during power hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. or right after the market closes. Those are the 3 high volume times for options, okay? Ye said, what if I don't have TradingView name yet to purchase the algo? Could I just make one up and then just purchase it? Well, no, just go create a TradingView right now. It's free. You can create a TradingView account for free. You don't have to make it up. And then just go create a username and then just go buy the algo, right? You got 15 minutes. It takes 2 minutes to open up a TradingView account and it's free, okay? And yeah, if you guys want to upgrade to the full algo bundle package and you're waiting on the link, okay, just go ahead and DM Athena on Discord or email us at hello@moneymatrix.tv. And as soon as that upgrade link is ready for you, we'll send it. If you don't have either one of the algos and you want the full suite and you want the autonomous algos, just go to 𝐷𝐴Lpha.ai and you can purchase the full suite bundle, and you will hit the deadline, and we will give you guys the autonomous algos tomorrow at the live webinar, okay? Tiffany Smith said, this is my first week watching the show and I love it. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Shout out to you. Welcome.
And as you know, I'm usually more high energy.
Yeah, so my baby battling right now.
Yeah, I'm here though.
Okay, and then also, if you're new to the show, click subscribe here on YouTube. Hit that bell, turn on your notifications to let you know we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pre-market news, financial news and headlines, pre-market analysis, and live investing, swing trading and day trading ourselves. And then we do real-time analysis on whatever you guys want us to take a look at using our algorithms. And we cover stocks, bonds, futures, Forex, options, and crypto, okay? If you have any other thoughts in there or any assets you want us to take a look at, feel free to drop them in the chat. Right now, we're battling between $1,700 and $2,000 profit on this ES trade. It did just get all the way up to the VWAP at 51.96 and got some resistance. So let's see if it pushes through that VWAP. As we see also, a lot of our stocks are starting to turn around, right, and go in our favor. We had a $14,000 swing, $14,000 turnaround today on those stocks, okay? We just crossed over 5,200. So again, like I mentioned, if we go over 5,400, we've wiped away our losses for the day, and we now started to get into the profitable game. We're at 53.81, 53.96, 54, 55. So we just went profitable for the day, right? And what did I tell y'all at the pre-market analysis? I said, the data shows that it's a high probability when we selling off in the beginning, the later half of the show is going to turn around to the upside and potentially carry through the afternoon. And that's exactly what happened. I'm not a genie. I'm not a psychic. I just have studied these things for years. I read the data. We pour that into our algorithms. We pour that into the AI. The AI boosts our algorithms of what the humans can do. And then we just stick to the rules. It's not rocket science. We want to simplify the game so that no matter where you are in your financial journey, you can start. You can start with one contract. You can start with one share. It doesn't matter. Just start. Start with learning first. Whether you learn from us or not, it's completely up to you. But I recommend that you learn first, then you practice, then you go live with some small accounts, and then you get after it as your budget allows, okay? All right, any thoughts, love? I know you want to try to save your voice and your energy, but
No, I know.
you want some water?
Uh-uh.
Okay. All right, Johnny says, can you take a look at HUT for long term? Okay. Tiffany, just personal preference. The algos can work on any chart type that you select, okay? Johnny says, can you look at HUT? I'll take a look at HUT. The ES just crossed over $3,000. I'm not sure if we're looking at it on my screen. Look at the ES running. Look at the algo. So just literally just got stopped out. Okay, so the algo just took off $3,000 out of that trade. It was down $1,300, so it realized $1,850. So we just took $3,000 off of that S&P 500 trade realized. Okay, we're still up $2,700 in our bond trades. So right now we're up net $4,000 on the futures, right? So love to hear, love to see it. Okay, HUT. I'll take a look at HUT, or will you? Yeah, I'll take a look at HUT for Johnny. HUT 8 Corp, okay? It's not on my watch list, so I will do the same thing that I always do. I will go to the 1 month chart. Okay. It went public in 08. I'm sorry, in 18, around $7.61. Charged up in 2020 during the Rona, reached the all-time high of $83, and then tanked since then all the way back down to basically below its open. I'm not saying it's a pump and dump because it's been around for, you know, about 6 years, but whoever those bears were with some strong selling pressure on that, and they haven't really been able to recover. So on the 1 month, it is a sell since September of 23. On the 1 week, it is a sale since January 8th of this year. On the 1 day, it is in a sale since February 28th. On the 2 hour, it's in a sale since 11:30, and on the 1 hour, it's in a sale since 11:30 yesterday, okay? So right now, all things HUT are looking sell side bias, all right? Please govern yourselves accordingly on that. The rules are the rules are the rules. Yes, Mr. Rennie. Roland says, I see a flag on core. A flag, you may be talking about a chart pattern. If he's talking about a flag chart pattern, if he's trading chart patterns. So that's actually a good thing to talk about, because you guys see us trade our algorithms in here. Some of you guys may be relatively new to the show, to Dominique, to myself. So I know a lot of people come across a lot of random people on the internet doing stuff, saying stuff, and talking about what they do, right? Okay. We actually do this in real life, okay? Not saying that the others don't, but Dominique is a former Wall Street professional who had her Series 7 and worked for one of the largest banks on Wall Street. I am still currently licensed, used to work at one of the largest hedge firms in the world, and now run my own hedge firm. And we also have a course where we teach this, and we've been doing this for years, right? I personally do not trade chart patterns, okay? I'm not saying that they don't work for people, and if it's worked for you, congratulations. I personally trade off of data, what's known as either technical analysis or quantitative analysis or quantamental analysis, okay? So when you look at the world of investing and trading, all right, the major approaches are fundamental analysis, okay? Think Warren Buffett, you know, in that realm, they're more fundamental analysis. Then you think technical analysis, and those are people who use algorithms and charts to look at analysis, and chart patterns falls in the realm of technical analysis. Chart analysis and chart patterns, they're looking for different patterns that they may see what a candlestick does, okay? Quantitative analysis is all data driven. You ain't even got to have a visual chart to do the data analysis because you're looking at all of the numbers. And then quantamental is a merger between fundamental analysis and quantitative analysis, okay? I am more of a quantamental or quantitative, right? I like the data to lead. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie unless they're being manipulated, okay? The other reason that I'm not pro chart patterns is because a chart is just a visual representation of what's going on in the order book, okay? The order book is where it is documenting every single buy and sell, every single trade, and then people came up with computers and they allowed to put that technology onto those numbers and they created the charts. But the chart is just a visual representation of what's going on in the data. So a chart pattern is something that is more man-made than number-driven. And for me, I personally just like to stick to the data. For some people, it works. Hallelujah, holla back. I'm not knocking it. Just telling you what I personally do and what we do. And that's why our algorithms are data-driven. Okay, so just giving some insight on it. I think that's a good call out. And I think my love just got some positive news on Apple. So she's smiling ear to ear. Let's see, go ahead.
Well, I do have some news on Apple. And thank you, Odell, for bringing it to my attention. I don't know how I missed this. Maybe because I was feeling a little sick. But Apple has just purchased a Canadian AI startup company, okay? Now, see, this is why Apple is so amazing. They didn't waste time trying to build the AI. They're gonna just buy somebody that has already done it. So it says, the iPhone maker has promised a big AI announcement in 2024. It's coming, okay? All of you Apple loyalists, like myself, that own a lot of Apple, the patience is gonna pay off. There's still some opportunity to buy it at a low price. Okay, I think Apple's only $170 a share right now or something like that. That is a deal. That is a sale, okay? It's like finding Louboutins at Marshall's. This is good news. So the company that they did acquire is called Darwin AI. Darwin AI. So they quietly acquired this earlier this year when y'all was sitting around doubting them.
You stop
They
it
were
right
making
now.
big moves. So do with that information what you will. Also, I want to remind you guys that last year, all the analysts were saying that this year, Apple was going to hit a $4 trillion market cap. Now, obviously, for it to hit the $4 trillion market cap, that means that the share price has to go up. This is very good news for Apple. Very good time to purchase while it's down. So, yes.
Yeah, because it's still on sale. That is a good opportunity. All right, Seesaw says look at Pan W. You want to look at Pan W, and then we'll go into Keep It a Buck and call it a session.
Yes, Apple leaps for sure. Apple gonna do it, y'all. He gonna do it.
Won't he do it? Won't he
He's an
will?
on-time- He's an on-time guy.
Won't he will?
Okay, PANW, Palo Alto Networks currently. On the 1 minute chart, we have a buy put. Wait a minute now. We got a lawsuit.
Wait a minute now, Apple.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
All right, so
PNW.
I don't like when they got lawsuit. I don't mess with stuff. Yeah. So PANW 2 hours ago, shareholder alert. Some company, Fariki LLP, investigates claims on behalf of investors of Palo Alto Networks. The Shao law firm encourages investors in Palo with losses of $100,000 to contact the firm. Okay, they got some drama going on. I don't like companies that got drama going on because there's enough good companies out here. So just take that information. People got lawsuits and drama. I don't like messing with them personally. But on the 1 minute chart, we are currently in a buy put. They are actually down about $2 today. Looks like it's attempting to turn around here, but that's just the 1 minute chart. 3 minute chart, it is in a buy call. 5 minute is also in a buy call. 1 hour is in a buy put. Day, we're still in that buy put. So a lot of mixed signals for sure. This stock has fallen a lot from 367 down to 261. So it's fallen, over $140 in the last couple of weeks. So it's been falling pretty sharply. Yeah, be careful with this one. That's what I have to say about that, honestly, especially with the pending lawsuit.
Okay. Phyllis says, do I hear Apple leaps? Look at you using that knowledge, talking that talk. Love to see it, Phyllis. Teresa said, oh my God. Oh my. Glad to see Dom. Happy to continue to learn from you both, Dion and Dominique. Purchased a full algo today. Congratulations. So excited. I must read the Trader's Creed. Yes. And remember risk management. Yes, yes, yes. So remember, everybody, we got about 2 minutes to get the algo bundle that will give you the free upgrade for the autonomous algos. If you have the options algo and want to upgrade, hit Athena in the DM on Discord and tell her, and then we'll make sure that you get that today. And then also we'll send an email out when it's ready. But then you can also email us at hello@moneymatrix.tv and we'll make sure you get that as well. Okay, so congratulations to everybody that got the algos. Also, share your wins, right? For the day, share your wins for the week. Drop them in the chat so we can celebrate with it for you. I know a bunch of you guys have been running it up off the algos this week. We definitely want to celebrate with and for you, okay? All right, so we're going to go to our Keep It a Buck segment for today. We're a little bit behind. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, okay, on our Keep It a Buck. So, there was a famous quote in a speech by Martin Luther King talking about, essentially getting started. And he said, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you need to do, you need to keep moving forward. And I'm paraphrasing, by the way. That ain't the exact quote. But the theme of it is what I want to talk about. We started this show on January 22nd. Of this year, okay? We just crossed 1,600 subscribers. So first and foremost, thank you all. And congratulations to everybody who subscribed and is watching this because it's saying that you want to learn, you want to invest in yourself, you want to bet on yourself. And I want to encourage you, no matter where you are in your financial journey, it doesn't matter if you start off running, it doesn't matter if you start off walking, It doesn't matter if you start off crawling. The fact of the matter is that the most important thing, especially when it comes to investing and trading for your financial future, is starting and starting today, starting now. Whether you learn from us is completely up to you. My encouragement is that you learn and that you start today, okay? And then that you practice. And then that you start with one share, one contract, one fraction, one coin, one whatever. And then you build on top of that so that you can take control of your financial future, so that you can be the one that change the destiny and change the path of your legacy, of your lineage, of your bloodline, okay? Start today, learn first, practice second, start small, and grow from there, okay? Phyllis says she is at $3,339 net so far, trying to see if I can get $660 from NVIDIA or Tesla today to have a $4,000 week. Congratulations, Phyllis. Yes, drop y'all wins in here.
So proud of you, Phyllis.
Yeah, Seesaw says, yes, AMD made profit going up on Tuesday and profit going down on yesterday. It pays. Congratulations, everybody. Yes, drop your wins in here. We want to celebrate with and for you. Congratulations. Any other thoughts, love?
No, I'm so proud of you guys. Yeah, so proud. If you guys are going to the Miami retreat, Miami workshop, can you let us know in the chat? Say I will be there. Also, don't forget that we sold a lot of tickets, but don't forget that after today, the prices do double.
Okay. So 2 deadlines today. The deadline for the $150 flat rate early bird price for the general admission for the workshop. We haven't released the VIP tickets yet because we want to get just the general admission people just, you know, a chance to get it for $150 because the VIP would be an add-on anyway. But remember, we're going to do a night sunset yacht in Miami after the workshop, so that will be dope, okay? And looking forward to seeing you all rock with us, okay?
This is your first week. You'll be there. Awesome. I love it. I love it.
Nice, nice, nice. Congratulations.
Cindy said she'll be there. Shelly said she'll be there. I know Phyllis will be there.
We're going to have a ball in the yayo.
I know Lisa will be there. I think Miss Suzanne, I believe. Okay.
All right, everybody. Look, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on the notifications on YouTube. It's free. You can learn and watch every day. Join the Discord, be around like-minded individuals, ask questions, rock with the community. It's free. We there every day, right? If you want to learn from us, join the Wall Street Academy. You get 50% off, put the Money Matrix coupon code in there, all caps, one word, Money Matrix. You get 50% off just for watching the show. If you want our algorithms, algoalpha.ai, you get the exact same algorithms that we use here in the show every day, and you can watch all the videos and watch us transparently trade them right here on YouTube in front of you. And the workshop, Miami, coming up April 19th. Early bird specials are on sale right now. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance to each of you guys. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m., Dominique is hosting a webinar teaching. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm going to host a webinar specifically for everybody who purchased the full algo bundle suite, where I'm going to teach and show you how the autonomous algos work, and then we're going to deliver them to you. All right?
Thank you for the get better wishes too.
Yes. Thank you. Peace, everybody.
We don't cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Shayo. Shayo. You go bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did win by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you the talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know holy and I know that get both. Like the Baba Frayo, my ayo. Don't cry, yo. I need to go and shayo. 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 Shayo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. I need to go and shayo. Django Lover. Feelings been they swing like Django Lover. Now you crash your Ferrari for Lucky Bona. Now so much you remain could have been all over. My feelings today swing like Django Lover. Feelings today swing like Timberlake at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Timberlake at you. I'm a white dog in Fenisu. Why you say I did nothing for you when if I do anything you want me to do? Maybe another time, maybe another life. You will be my wife and we'll get it right. Young cast, last. Now everybody go to breakfast. Have to say bye-bye, yo. Bye-bye, yo. To the love of my life. My eye, yo. Don't cry, yo. I need big boy and shy, 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 yo.
When there's nothing holding you back, what would your thing be?
There's so many other things